Greetings, gang. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, Chino. Hey, HP3. Hey, Scott. Hey, Amelia. Hey, Glitch in the Matrix. All right, guys. So we're going to do a quick energy check-in, see what's going on, and we are out of here. Okay, overall energy is the High Priestess in the upright position here. So, could be having a lot of intuitive downloads, a lot of intuitive hits. Okay, your dreams could be very vivid or prophetic at this time. Your gifts could just be online, like never before. We are still in that eclipse energy, so you could just be feeling all the things. Okay, let's see what this is. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Staffs, okay? Hey, Lilu. That's like the Six of Wands, basically. Okay. I clarify the High Priestess. I get the Nine of Swords in reverse, so it looks like whoever this highly intuitive person is, looks like a lot of worries are going to be coming to an end. There's a lot of anxiety, stress is going to be subsiding at this time. I know, Scott, we haven't seen Soul Marie. She been working a lot, though. Yeah, she be working a lot. Yeah. I clarify further, I get the Nine of Cups. Okay, so not only are some worries going to be coming to an end, but it's going to be replaced with some type of wish fulfillment, some type of happiness. And it's like, I feel somebody is going to be like thanking their lucky stars, I'm hearing. You see how he's looking up at the Nine of Cups with his hands over his heart like that? It's like somebody is going to be like extremely grateful for whatever this is. Maybe intuitively you have been picking up on this. Maybe you felt like something good was going to happen and some type of stressful period was going to come to an end, and it's like you could just be thanking spirit like, oh my God, thank you. Like, I just feel like somebody's going to be really grateful for whatever this is with this Nine of Cups. Yeah, especially with this Six of Staffs. It's some type of victory, some type of success. Nine of Coins. Wow. Yeah, this is going to be good, okay? Whoever this High Priestess energy is, worries being replaced with joy. You got 3 nines here. Nine of Cups, Nine of Coins, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. So it's like the nines represent endings. So there's definitely something coming in, an end to anxiety and a new beginning of like happiness and success, some type of victory. On the Six of Staffs, you see this person at the top of the mountain here. You've overcome something, and there's going to be some joy coming in for you guys. Bottom of the deck here, we've got the World in the upright position. You're not late. We got the World in the upright position. A brand new cycle coming in. with the Four of Swords. Maybe you're going to find yourself, when this happiness and this joy and this fulfillment comes in, it's going to give you peace of mind too as well. This is a brand new cycle, okay? I feel like this is a cycle of gratitude. You're really going to be happy about whatever this change is, okay? I like this. Let's see. Okay, but be mindful. Seven of Swords. Somebody may see you as having a lot and they want to try to get over or take something from you. You're in a very good position in your life, so be mindful. Somebody could just be getting close to you. Open enemy card with the Seven of Swords, just to like leech off of you or take from you, because they feel like with the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, that you have a lot to give. So be mindful of somebody who's sneaky here, okay? They could be watching you enter this new cycle. I just feel like somebody is paying attention to these cycles you're going through. With the Nine of Coins, they could even be paying attention to like your money, okay? And they feel like you have enough. So this is someone who's going to get close to you just so that they can take from you. They don't have anything to offer. Let's clarify this. Show me this Seven of Swords, please. What's their intentions for the collective? Oh, Five of Wands, Five of Swords. Yeah, be mindful, okay? Somebody's definitely trying to one up on you, trying to pull a fast one on you. Watch your money and your good name. I feel like whoever this is, they don't have good intentions. They're not trustworthy. This person could possibly have a lot of conflict and confrontation going on in their own life, and they may see you as some type of refuge, I'm hearing, okay? But you don't owe this person anything. You can't even trust them. All right, let me see. What is this? Yeah, I don't like this energy, because you got a lot going for yourself. Eight of Wands. Yeah, you got a lot going for yourself. There's about to be more opportunities for you opening up. These types of people can't be anywhere around your blessings at this time, okay? Somebody's a saboteur. Yeah, you've got a lot of good things coming in. I feel like you're this Four of Swords. You're at peace. Maybe you can rest well. Your mind is at ease. And you have somebody coming towards you whose mind isn't at ease. They know that you have a lot of opportunities. Spirit says opportunist. So they could be an opportunist with this Seven of Swords. Show me this, please. Hermit in reverse. Yeah, somebody just wants you to show your hand. Be mindful of anybody that's trying to like antagonize you or do something silly to try to get you to show your hand. Like somebody that will like maybe accuse you of something or try to cause some conflict in your life just for you to like defend yourself. If we see the Seven of Wands, then we know something. But I feel like somebody's trying to draw you out with the Seven of Swords, like they wanna see what you have going on so that they can kind of try to sabotage it. You've got the Ten of Cups coming out here, yeah. So you need to be very careful at this time. You have the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Coins, the Eight of Wands. You got a lot of you got motion. You got a lot of things going for you. Be mindful of who you let get close to you, because this is the energy of someone, like I said, cozying up to you, acting like a friend, but they don't have good intentions. Their intentions are to get over on you in some kind of way, or to sabotage whatever it is that you have going on, and to draw you out of this peace. Because with the Four of Swords, that's peace of mind. Yeah, I break the deck and it's the Five of Staffs, which is the same energy as this Five of Wands here. If this person, whoever is trying to get over on you or sabotage something that you have going on, they're gonna be under heavy judgment for this. This is why Spirit wants you to like not allow them to get too close to you. They could be under judgment for something right now, and they don't want to go through this alone. So they want to get close to somebody who has it good though. I feel like somebody wants to be shielded under your blessings, your good energy, your fortune, your Ten of Cups, your happiness. Somebody who is sneaky and underhanded. This is someone who's always trying to get over on somebody, even when they don't have to. This is why they're under judgment, and they may want to get up under you so that they feel like maybe you can shield them from whatever backlash they're going to be receiving. Show me this, please. Me too, CK. Same here. Same here. Show me this, please. Yeah, Ace of Cups. You getting something good. Spirit is about to bless you with. Your cup is going to be running over. I'm telling you. Right before you get what you're deserving of, people won't start coming all out the woodwork trying to distract you with the Five of Swords, Five of Staffs, Seven of Swords, trying to get over on you, trying to like cause some type of confusion so that you miss out on something. I wouldn't come out of hermit mode for these types of people. It's not worth it. You have a promise here with this Ace of Cups. Something you've prayed for is about to come into fruition. You can't afford to be in any type of conflict or any drama with anybody. You're damn right, CK. You're damn right. Yeah, Queen of Swords. You're gonna have to set boundaries. You're gonna have to speak up. You're gonna have to be like, no, this is where I draw the line. Yeah. Let's see. Show me this, please. See, look what's at the bottom of the deck, the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you can't trust these people. And if somebody wants you to not trust yourself, like somebody wants you to go against your better judgment. Somebody wants you to go against what you know you need to be doing. Go against your I almost said schedule. I don't know if some of you guys got a schedule or something that you have to stick to. Hey, Red. But yeah, somebody wants you to not trust yourself. Somebody wants you to sabotage yourself. They may try to, like, I just heard alley-oop. That's like a play in basketball where you set somebody else up to make the basket. But I feel like somebody wants to kind of like set you up to where you shoot yourself in the foot, to where you sabotage things that you're going on. They're going to set the scene for it. And then with the Page of Swords here, sit back and watch. I'm just hearing this Queen of Swords. The answer is no. The answer is no. If somebody asks you to go against the grain, to go against something that you know you need to be doing with the judgment, the answer is no. It's a setup with the Seven of Swords coming out twice. This is somebody who knows that they're in the wrong. They want you to, like, with the Hermit in reverse, Five of Swords, Five of Wands, they want some type of public display of discord or something like that. Maybe they want you to, like, ruin your reputation by getting into some type of confrontation or conflict with them. But with the Five of Swords and the Page of Swords, this is somebody who throws stones and hide their hands. So, like I'm saying, they're going to set the scene, and then they could do something behind the scenes. And then try to get you to react to it publicly so that you look like the villain or something like that. You look like the person who's not peaceful. They just want to see. Some people just want to watch the world burn, I'm hearing. They have to have no peace inside. The only way you act like that is if you don't have any peace within. So you want to see that happen externally. All right, let's see. Yeah, somebody real crafty. They real messy too, though. This is somebody who could claim they don't like mess, but guarantee they love it. Even if it's not their own mess, they like drama. They like to see mess happening. With the Hermit in reverse too, this could be someone who's like, oh, I'm an introvert or something like that, but they really not. They just messy. All right, let's see. What do we have for the collective, please? Four of Cups. You're just going to have to turn some things down. You're going to have to say, you're just going to have to be uninterested in things. Yeah, you're going to have to turn some things down. You know, people may even... One thing I've noticed is that people who are not truly introverts, they like to be around introverts. For some reason, it's like they like to be around introverts to kind of like see what you got going on. You're going to have to turn down some invitations, turn down some offers. Show me this, please. People may think that you're boring because you're not giving them any type of attention, reaction. Yeah, with the Lovers here, they just want to, like, somebody just want to get close to you because you're rejecting them with the Four of Cups. With the Hermit in reverse, this person's not an introvert at all. It's just they really don't have any people around them because of them throwing stones and hiding their hands. Or with the Five of Swords, Five of Wands, they can always have conflict follows this person. Drama follows this person. Even if they change environments, the drama follows this person. But with the Hermit in reverse, this is not someone who's self-aware. They don't see that they are the drama. Like, they probably don't like confrontation at all. Or criticism. But they like conflict. Some people like conflict, but they don't like confrontation. Like, they don't like to be confronted, but they like to see drama going on. if you're turning somebody down, or if you're just kind of like uninterested in whatever somebody's got going on, this is going to make them want to connect to you even more. Show me this, please. Yeah, the sun in reverse. Like I said, they're not happy. Whoever this is, they're not happy. They definitely have a false sense of importance, but they're not happy, and they just want to be around happy people. But I don't know. It could be, bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. They could just be very burdensome. It could be their energy is very burdensome. Like I said, it goes everywhere they go. Is some type of heaviness that follows them. But they're not the type to look inside and say, yo, this is the part I played in this. They're not self-aware. And they're not even self-aware enough to know that they're not self-aware. So the reason you have to be in this Four of Cups energy with them when they try to connect to you is because you can't even explain to them that they're not self-aware. Like, it'll be a burden with the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Swords. They'll fight you on it. This is someone who can't even be corrected. They possibly feel like correction is conflict, or correction, like they despise it. You could be like, yo, your attitude is bad, like just chill. They're gonna fight you on that. Or like, yo, I don't have space for that. Like somebody just, I don't know, they just too much. They just too much to deal with. Bottom of the deck is the Strength card in reverse. Yeah, they don't have any willpower either. With the Knight of Swords, Ten of Wands, they don't have any willpower. This is somebody that's always ready to like argue, always ready to fight, always ready to like charge at somebody. But they only act, they do this to peaceful people. You know, they say people take your kindness for weakness. I feel like with the Strength card in reverse, people will take your peace for weakness as well. You know, like you could be the type that's not always going off, always ready to argue or whatever like that. People think that that's a weakness, but it's actually a strength. But they're half cocked with the Knight of Swords. They're always ready to like have a problem. It's nothing for them to always like argue, have a problem. And when you're not like that, you could be very graceful. I'm hearing people even take your grace for like weakness. Like, oh, you know, collective is graceful. Collective don't like to argue. That means that I can be the powerful one. That means that I can cross collective's boundaries because collective is peaceful with the Four of Swords. So you might, with this Queen of Swords energy here, hey T, you might have to stand your ground. Let people know where your boundaries are. You're going to have to put people in their place. And I feel like even though you are peaceful, doesn't mean you're not equipped for war. And that's where this Knight of Swords here is going to fall on their own sword at. All right, let's see. Yeah, so you might have to turn some people down, turn some offers down at this time. You know, miserable people love peaceful people. Like, because they feel like they're the peaceful person. And somebody who is in the Four of Swords, they have peace of mind. They're chilling. Like, they are recuperating. They're healing. And so, to a weak spirit, that looks like a weakness. Like you You look like an easy target. You look like you be easy to get over on, or to somebody just wants like a punching bag with the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Like somebody just wants to be able to be the aggressor all the time, to be the top dog. To, I don't know, this person, I just feel like whoever this energy is, they need to go heal. They got a lot of burdens. They got a lot of baggage. They probably got a lot of spirits on them too. This is somebody that don't believe in like spiritual baths, cleansings, getting, you know, I don't know. I feel like this person with the force, with the Knight of Swords, they just got like a really big ego. They always triggered. They always feel like somebody is trying them. But you're not trying them. You're in the Four of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Coins. You're not trying them. Show me this. Two of Coins. Somebody also too wants to know like how you're juggling all of this stuff. Like if someone's trying to provoke you or to get you to show your hand, with the Two of Pentacles, they're wondering like how are you balancing everything out? They want to know like why it's so easy for you to just walk away. Eight of Cups. How is it so easy for you to like stay focused? They want you to drop something. Show me this, please. Magician in reverse. With the Justice in reverse. Yeah, whoever this person is, they're very unlucky. They conjure up a lot of negative energy as well. They could be trying to fight you in the spirit or something like that. But they're not going to be successful. I don't like whatever they're doing. You know, they're going to fail miserably here. This is the truth. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords in the upright. But you guys have this, you have the Star in the upright position, the Sun in the upright position, and the Temperance in the upright position. You're showing up, somebody's showing up very spiritually balanced, very calm, very tempered, you know, like even tempered. I feel like you're choosing to look on the bright side, especially with the Star and the Sun. And that's what's keeping you spiritually grounded and balanced at this time. Even if all of this is playing out in the background of your life, you've got three major arcana here. There's some angels by your side helping you. I feel like that's why you're choosing to look on the brighter side of things. Because you can feel something guiding you with this Temperance here. And the Sun, you can feel something guiding you, telling you, I just heard peace be still or something like that. Like, don't react. I wouldn't worry about it too much. You did have that Nine of Swords in reverse at the top of the reading. I wouldn't worry about it too much, gang, but you just being put on notice that this could be what's going on, or this is something you've already overcome. All right, let's see. Show me this, please. the star again. 4 major arcana. Something's definitely guiding you. Your angels, your guides. Spirit is on your side at this time. With the temperance, I just feel like you got to be a little bit more patient. Just hang in there a little bit longer. Something's going to turn around for you. Just be patient. With the star coming out twice too, your angels are very proud of you for the healing work that you've been doing. It hasn't been easy, but you're about to shine like you've never shined before. Some of you guys are a star, literally. You need to step into that. You just may have like star-like qualities about you, star-like energy. And I never really say this, but Spirit is saying that some of you guys are supposed to be famous for something. I don't know what, but let's see. What is someone supposed to be famous for? Can you show me, please? King of Pentacles in reverse. So you're supposed to be famous for how, like, you could have been in a very down situation. Like, you may be able to like, your glow up coming from nothing to something. This is going to be what makes you shine. Like, you're going to have a story like, oh, I remember when I didn't have anything. King of Pentacles in reverse. When I lost everything. Show me this, please. High Priestess. Wow. What is a pauper? Spirit just says pauper. I believe it's spelled Pauper. Pauper. Let me look it up. It says the meaning of pauper is a person destitute. A very poor person. Poverty, wretched condition. Poverty. Okay, so King of Pentacles in reverse could definitely be that. So you could have been looked at as a pauper, but you were actually the High Priestess. Somebody very spiritually wealthy. You can be spiritually rich and physically, materially bankrupt, but you're going from the pauper to the High Priestess. Yeah, I never use that word. So you may be lowly now. You may not have a lot of money. You may not come from a lot. But shit, whatever divinity is over your life, it's more than what anybody could account for. People may have kicked you while you were down because they thought you didn't have shit. And people could have taken from you even when you didn't have enough to give. You probably didn't even have enough energy, money, whatever to give. People were taking advantage of that. You know, it takes a lot of character to be the pauper and still show up. It takes a lot of character to not have a lot but still show up every day. And I feel like with the star, the sun, the star twice, the temperance, the high priestess came out at the top of the reading as well. You're going to be greatly rewarded for that. You're going to be greatly rewarded for that. The way you've conducted yourself when you didn't have much is what's pushing you into this high priestess energy. Somebody that's of spiritual wealth, spiritual integrity. Spiritual integrity goes a long way. In a world where everybody's trying to get over on each other, in a world where everybody thinks how much money you have says your importance, or how much fame you have says your importance. And even when you were down as this King of Pentacles in reverse, you still kept your spirit as clean as possible. If you notice, the high priestess is next to this star where with this water, this cleanse. Somebody definitely needs to do a spiritual bath, a spiritual cleanse. But the way spirit is showing me this is that even when you didn't have anything, you kept your heart clean. You kept your heart pure. Hang in there. You're going to be all right. Show me this, please. Might be some good news about money. Yeah, you kept your heart pure. Devil in reverse. You kept your heart pure. Those tables will definitely turn. Who said that? CK? Yeah. Those tables definitely turn. People may be shitting on you now because you don't have anything. Like whoever that person is calling somebody a brokey in the comments or whatever. That shit don't matter. When spirit gives you something, it's gonna blow your mind. With the star, I wouldn't be surprised if the tower comes out. I clarify this energy further, I get the Four of Staffs. Yeah, you're going to be celebrating something. Whatever devil has been riding your back, you're going to be celebrating that shit removed from you. You got the Hierophant in the upright. God, spirit, the divine is about to come in and give you this Four of Staffs. Maybe giving you a new home. Maybe giving you, the spirit says, giving you land. Something's coming in for you to celebrate. You're going to be happy. You already had the Nine of Cups. Who said that? Shayla Vega, you're right. You're right, Shayla. Hey, CB. Ashe. It's okay. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles. Something's about to come in. You about to reap something good from the good seeds you've sown. I just heard relief. I just heard tears of joy. I just heard finally. I just heard something about relief. Something's going to stabilize it again in your life. It's ordained by the Most High. Spirit is going to make sure something is stabilized in your life and that you have space to heal. Especially if you are a healer with the Hierophant and the Star twice. If you help others, you heal others, now is your turn to be healed. And when the Most High comes in and heals you, nobody can block that. Nobody can stop that. That's why this devil is in reverse and the Hierophant is crowning it. Spirit is about to come in and remove whatever heavy energy has been on you. You're going to be happy again. with the Four of Wands, the Four of Staffs, I'm hearing that you've been very grateful for the small things. Simplicity it has made you so happy, and that's why you're gonna get something bigger. Okay, let's see here. Everybody could have thought you weren't shit with this King of Pentacles in reverse. You know, people always think if you're not bragging about money and you not flossing and you ain't got material stuff that you aren't anything, but Spirit about to show up and show out in your life. And I'm just hearing it's going to be in a very unexpected way. You didn't even see this coming. You may have had an intuitive nudge. You may have had an inkling that something good was going to happen. But it's going to be something you didn't even expect. And that's the way Spirit wants it to happen. I don't know why I just got really emotional right now. Because I feel like somebody is going to be happy. I just feel that in my heart. Like somebody's going to be happy. I just feel like somebody's going to be able to cry tears of joy, tears of relief. That word relief just keeps coming in. Maybe some of you guys need some type of relief. It's coming, baby. You got the star twice. That healing, that's major arcana. It's coming in. All right, so chin up, okay? Keep celebrating the small things in your life. You know, the things we can often take for granted. Celebrate those things. Gratitude begets gratitude. So, you know, I wasn't even planning on going live tonight. That's the crazy thing. With Spirit was like, go live. So, you know, I'm obedient. So this is important for somebody listening to this. This is important. Maybe this with the star can also represent hope. And so maybe somebody's hope is going to be restored. I just heard hope in mankind. So maybe somebody may do a good deed for you. Maybe somebody may restore your faith in man. You know, that everybody is not on some sneaky shit. You know, something's going to happen for you guys. I can feel it. Just hang in there with the tempers. Just be a little bit more patient. What do we have for the collective, please? Make a wish, CK. Three of Wands in reverse. Congratulations on your 13 years clean, Thomas. That's a big thing. Congratulations. Three of Wands in reverse, so it looks like you may be thinking something's going to take long. It may not take as long as you think it is. With the Eight of Pentacles, because you've been doing the work. Yeah, something's not too far away. You may not have to wait much longer. But it's okay if you relapse, Thomas. It's not easy. Just get back up and dust yourself off and start again. You know, we're not perfect. And sometimes when you don't have a support system, it can be harder. But you can do it. You can do it. Show me this, please. You being brave by even saying that. Two of Staffs, yeah. There's some expansion coming in. Okay. There's some expansion coming in. It's going to put this death card in the upright. To all the old, outdated paradigms that you may have been stuck in, you're going to be moving away from that. You're going to be moving away from that. The major arcana of the death, that's a big transformation in your life. You might even find that some of the things you used to be interested in, you don't find interesting anymore. The dreams you may have had were small, and you're being told to dream bigger. Time to dream bigger, think bigger. You see how he's holding this ankh in his hand? One thing you can't do with this Two of Wands, you can't give up now. The change that you need is here. It's here. Something may be significant for you guys about Scorpio season. Maybe you're going to see some shifts in your life and your circumstances. That's later October and November. Show me this, please. Keep fighting, Thomas. Yeah. Hope, renewal, Page of Pentacles. Some of you guys need a financial blessing. Blessing is coming in. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like if you had the money that you needed right now, that would help you get out of this tough situation. It's coming. It's coming. You just got to keep the hope. Keep the faith. Believe in yourself. Do the work. Eight of Pentacles. It's hard for a lot of us right now with inflation and everything going up. The cost of living is fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. With the Page of Pentacles, even the little things cost more. Me and my bestie went to the Dollar Tree today. We only got 4 bags of chips from the Dollar Tree. That shit came up to $7.50. I was like, what the fuck? So trust me, I know. Like, even the things that don't cost that much are inflated. You know? But it's okay. You got a promise here. You got a gift coming in. Something's gonna change for you. There's a positive change coming in, gang. Hold the faith. Keep believing in yourself. It's not easy. You go from the Page of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles to the 10. You and your family gonna be okay. Whatever type of family unit you have, y'all gonna be okay. You are gonna be able to create that generational wealth that you've been fighting so hard to have. You're gonna be able to acquire that. Just don't give up, you know? And I know y'all be tired of me telling y'all not to give up. I really don't give a fuck. I'm not going to get up here and be like, oh, just give up. Like, that's not my mission, okay? That's not even in me to tell, because I'm not going to give up. Why would I tell y'all to give up? Iron sharpens iron. So if I got to get up here every fucking week and speak life into you, I'm going to tell you the truth, but I'm still going to speak life into you. You can't give up. You right here, Page, Ace, 10. This is evolving. So you can't quit right before the victory. You can't quit right before the glory. Yeah, them little kitty cats, they'll be your support system with their crazy asses. Cats will drive you crazy, but they gonna love you like nobody else. And they gonna be with you in the physical and in the spirit. You know, so if you got it, and look at the little pets on this card. It is you and your pets. And your pets will be your family. You know? So don't give up. You'll be provided for. The divine knows what you need before you need it. Sometimes, and when I was younger, I didn't understand what my elders would say. They would say the Lord works in mysterious ways, you know, and it's true. I found that to be true on my own personal journey. Spirit is very mysterious. I say mysterious, and we got the Hermit. You definitely have a spirit with you that's going to ensure you get this 10 of Pentacles. They're going to make sure you get this 10 of Pentacles. And they're going to make sure that you never give up. 7 of Wands, Knight of Wands. They're going to make sure you never give up. You got a fight in you. Like nobody's business. There's a fight in you. A beautiful fight, they said. Even if you cry, even if you feel moments of weakness, it's a fight in you. Nobody can't take that shit from you. I don't care what the enemy is doing. Spirit is bigger. I told you if the Tower comes out, we know something. Yeah. Whatever this 10 of Pentacles is that's coming in is going to be shocking. It's going to surprise you. It's going to be a big thing. Towers don't always have to be bad. You know, something surprising is coming in. 9 of Wands. You're probably even surprised how you've made it through certain towers. How you've made it through so many tough cycles. With the 9 of Wands, you are wounded, but you're a warrior. And that's why you just keep pushing no matter what. There's a fight in you that you probably don't even understand. Even on the days you wanted to give up, something inside of you was like, nope. And that's why you're still here. And that's why this promise on your life is going to be big with this 10 of Pentacles Tower. 7 of Wands, you protected. Let's hold the faith, gang. Bottom of the deck is the Magician in the upright position. Yeah. The magic, the power is within you. It always has been. It's time to unleash it. It's time to use it. You got the tools. Spirit is making sure you have all the tools that you need to manifest destiny. And you're going to do it. And with the 4 of Swords, you're going to have peace. Some of you guys just want to manifest peace. You want to manifest a safe space to recuperate and heal from all the things you've been through. You will have that. Confirmation, Ace of Wands in the upright position. You work your magic, Spirit is working theirs. God's working theirs. Don't worry. Okay? You might feel like right now everything is a balancing act. All right, let me roll up real quick, gang. I normally roll up before. I wasn't prepared because I wasn't even going to go live. All right. Okay, let's see, y'all. Okay, what do we have for the collective, please? Seven of Staffs. That's the Seven of Wands twice. Yeah, you heavily protected. As you go through this new transformation, as you acquire your generational wealth, you may feel like your life is boring. You may feel like there's nothing happening and you're not meeting a lot of people, or it's not a lot of people around you. You need to think back to a time when there was a lot of people around you, when there was a lot going on. You probably weren't as at peace with yourself as you are now. You probably didn't know yourself like you know yourself now. Redirection is protection. Rejection is protection. If you feel like you're being rejected by somebody, or you feel like every time you get ready to link with somebody or something, you redirect it to something else, it just wasn't time for that. You got to give thanks for the protection over your life, especially for that. Show me this Seven of Wands, please. Some of you guys just may feel on guard too. Because with that Seven of Swords coming out twice, you can feel the energy of those around you who don't mean you any well. Yeah, Lovers in reverse. You can feel the energy of those who are not evenly yoked with you, who are not on the same path as you. You can feel them around you. So you may feel like you need to protect yourself for some type of reason. Don't ignore that. Show me this, please. Especially with the High Priestess coming out twice, you could be intuitively being told that, you know, there's some people you can't let get too close to you. You need to listen to that. Don't let boredom put you in a compromising position. Yeah, because you got shit to do. Eight of Wands. You're protected. Are you on your journey? I'm telling you. Man, somebody got some heavy protection. I'm telling you what I know. You got the Queen of Cups in the world. Somebody has a divine feminine energy protecting them as you go through these cycles. Yeah. This Queen of Cups could be a mother, a grandmother, or a matriarch. Somebody is with you. You may feel isolated. You may feel alone. This journey ain't for everybody. I'm telling you right now. This journey ain't for everybody. And this journey ain't the same for everybody. Now, I don't want nobody to get to crying in here tonight. Mainly me. But this Queen of Cups has just told me in my right ear. Oh, goodness. I love you so much. That's why I'm protecting you. I love you so much. Even when you're wrong, I'm with you. Yeah, somebody love you. I gotta get out of that. I gotta get out of that, because you already know when these elders get to speaking, I get emotional. Lord. Not tonight, Spirit. Come on now. Ooh, not tonight. I wasn't even supposed to be up here tonight. Heavens. Now I'm getting another message from this Queen of Cups here. Okay, I gotta say it. They're saying that there was a lot of things left unsaid before they left this world. With the world card, there was a lot of emotions that you two weren't able to feel, is what they're saying. Maybe you think they're mad at you, or they left mad at you. I'm not about to do this. Yeah, Knight of Coins, Knight of Cups, Three of Swords. Yeah, there was some pain left behind, is what I'm hearing. With the Nine of Cups in reverse, you could think they're upset with you due to this pain. You said some things you shouldn't have said that you wish you could take back. It's a lot of emotion there with the Nine of Cups. Excuse me, Six of Cups. My apologies, Six of Cups. There's a lot of emotion there, a lot of past pain. With the Three of Swords and the Six of Cups in reverse, a lot of past pain. Somebody has some painful nostalgia. When they think of losing this Queen of Cups, there's a lot of painful nostalgia. Like, how did it happen that way? Yeah. You need to talk to them then. They can hear you. You need to talk to them. Make things right. You need to venerate them. Make things right. Yeah, five of coins in reverse. So that y'all can come out of this space of destitute and loss and lack. The connection needs to be healed in the spirit. Whew. All right, glad I got it out. That's all they want to say. Okay, let's go, spirit. Because Lord knows my little heart. All right, let me get the camera back in focus. What do we have for the collective, please? Shit, Page of Coins again. With the Knight of Staffs, it's time to go get it. It's time to make some shit happen. Yeah, with the Knight of Coins, it's time to make something happen. It's time to make something happen. Take whatever you have, Page of Coins, take whatever you have right now at this moment, and become the Knight of Wands with it. Start with what you have, where you are now. Make something happen. If anybody could do it, you can do it. Shit. Show me this, please. Ten of Swords in reverse, 4444 on the chat. Yeah. Don't worry about failing. At this point, that's not an option. Okay? Failure is not an option at this point. And that's what I be saying. And I already know I sound delusional. I don't care. You need a little bit of delusion to make your dreams come true. If you feel like you already lost everything, there's nowhere to go but up after that. You see how he's standing on the boat at the top like this? If you feel like you've already hit rock bottom, take whatever resources you have and make that shit work. Make the best of it. Okay? This reminds me of this movie I was watching with my bestie yesterday. We was watching this movie called something Dolomite, but it was Eddie Murphy as the lead. If you haven't seen that, watch it and just look at the symbolism of it. Okay? I feel like you got to use whatever you have to get what you really need, to push you, to drive you with the Knight of Staffs into this Knight of Coins position. You know? It's time to get it. You got to do what you got to do, gang. You don't want to be where you are right now with the Ten of Swords energy. You don't want to be in that position. So what else can you do? You can't just lay down and take it. You got to fight. You got to push yourself. Look at the tools that you have around you and think about how those tools can be utilized to make something greater happen with this Knight of Coins. You go from the Page of Coins to the Knight of Coins. But in between that is that Knight of Staffs. That's that movement. That's that action you have to keep taking. Show me this, please. We are the ancestors' wildest dreams, Tona. I gotta call you Tona, respectfully. Shit, they want to be in that big house too. They want to be eating good with you. They want to be living good with you. Show me this Ten of Swords, please. Six of Cups, Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, the past energy. You taking a lot of pain, but your inner child is still alive and well. And even though it breaks my heart to say this, children are so resilient. And that inner child in you is just as resilient. But the knights can represent like that teenage you that's like, okay, I gotta make it happen. You know? I just heard the word intermediate. Intermediate. That might mean something to somebody. It's time to make moves, man. You gotta make something out of nothing. And you got the Magician, so you have the capabilities and the tools to do it. Page of Pentacles. Just gotta make that investment and get it done. Yeah, that's what's gonna bring an end to all this confusion. Seven of Cups in reverse. I see somebody like traveling and it's like a lot of fog. And somebody's just thinking like, damn, how we gonna get through all this fog? You know, you got your high beams on. It's cold. It could be rainy. You know. The roads are wet. You could barely see. But somehow your ass make it, Knight of Coins. Somehow you make it. That's that spirit that's guiding you. That's that angel that's guiding you. That's that divine energy, that divine feminine energy that's with you. guiding you. They gonna chastise you, but you gonna have to come up off your ass and quit smelling yourself. Because your spirit team gonna chastise you, but they gonna still help you. They gonna be there for you. And if you fear correction, I don't know what to tell you. Because you can't be up there talking shit and disrespecting spirit and arguing with spirit and still expect them to help you. They gonna be there for you, but you still gotta have some reverence, some respect along this journey. And know what carried you through these storms, that's got you through this fog, that's got you through these cloudy days, or this cloudy path. All right, let's see, y'all. Yeah, because you about to come out of something. And with the Ten of Swords coming out, this has been a harsh cycle you've been going through. Could have been the past 10 years. Shit could have been hard for you. Six of Cups, past 6 years, 7 years. Something has been a hard cycle, an ongoing hard cycle. And you could have been wondering, like, when the hell am I going to come up out of this? 7 of Cups in reverse, you about to come up out of it. The fog is going to clear, and you're going to be able to see. What do we have for the collective, please? Three of Pentacles in reverse. It's going to take separation for elevation. The people you surrounded around, the work environment you in, they don't have your best interests at heart. These are going to be people who's going to try to overwork you and underpay you with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. These are motherfuckers who know your worth, but they're not going to give you your worth. So you're going to have to switch lanes. You're going to have to get out of this environment or get from around these people. They want to lowball you. Yeah, that's not cool. You got to get from around people who don't believe in you too with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Because oddly enough, the people who don't believe in you, they're going to try to work you the hardest. This is an energy of people trying to make you prove yourself. You already got the credentials with the Three of Pentacles. You already got the credentials. Stop letting people, because the Three of Pentacles is like work, associations, and shit like that. You've already proven that you can do the work. But somebody gonna play like they don't know you know how, so they can get more out of you than they willing to give to you with this Three of Pentacles. I don't like it. Show me this, please. Yeah, Justice in reverse, Magician in reverse. Yeah, you gotta get, because yeah, people playing in your face with the Magician in reverse. These people got the energy of a trickster spirit. With the Justice in reverse, they ain't gonna ever be fair to you. They're gonna always act like they don't see you with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. But they always gonna be seeing you. But they working against you though. With the Magician in reverse, Justice in reverse, they working against you. But shit, when God is for you, who could really be against you? Six of Pentacles. You deserve more with this Six of Coins. Clarifying this Three of Pentacles in reverse, which is the same as Three of Coins. You deserve more than what you're getting. You definitely deserve more than what you're getting or what's being offered to you. I was telling my bestie that today. I was like, or I don't know if it could have been today or yesterday. I was like, don't take everything that's offered to you just because it's offered to you. Always know your worth and your value. If you in my life, I'm always gonna speak life into you. If you close to me and I love you and I trust you, I'm gonna see the gifts and the potential and the power in you. I'm gonna speak to that. So maybe that's something somebody need to hear. Don't take everything that's offered to you, especially with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. People who don't believe in you, but they still want you to give to them. No, with the Six of Coins in this energy, Magician in reverse. Like, people don't believe in you, but I feel like they low key do. It's like this is a very avoided energy. Like, people see your worth, they know what you can do, but I just feel like they triggered by it or something. Show me this, please. Somebody also, too, wants you to beg for something from them. They want you to beg, either beg for their support, Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles in reverse. They want you to beg for their support, beg for their help, beg for their acknowledgement. But that's the energy of a trickster spirit. Don't you ever do that. Don't you ever do that. Don't ever do that. If you feel like Three of Pentacles in reverse, somebody don't see your worth, but they still asking for what they feel like is not worth it, don't you ever hit nobody up and be like, why are you not supporting me? Why are you not? Don't you I better not catch you begging nobody for nothing. You hold your head up. You walk with your head high. Everywhere you go, walk with your head held high. Because the universe got something for you. Stay away from people who act like they don't see you or believe in you, but still want to benefit some type of way from you with the Six of Coins. Spirit says they see all. Show me this. Spirit sees all, not these people, but they could see. They messy. Page of Wands in reverse. That's what I'm saying. They messy. Maybe you asked somebody for help at one time, or maybe somebody gave you something, and now that's the only story they know. So they look at you lowly because at some point with the Six of Pentacles, you needed help. But somebody is talking shit with the Page of Wands. That's the gossip card. Somebody is talking shit. They could be like, yo, if it wasn't for me, collective wouldn't have nothing. Like, somebody is saying that. But that's the trickster spirit, Magician in reverse. Justice. That's how this trickster spirit done tricked them up out of their spot too, though. Because if spirit didn't give it, they wouldn't have had it in the first place. So sometimes people don't even understand their own blessings, and they don't even understand their own gifts. Now they done tricked themselves up out of their spot in your life. Three of Pentacles in reverse. And they could be embarrassed. Show me this, please. So now they need you to need them so that they don't feel embarrassed anymore. Show me this, please. Yeah, now they need you. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They probably need you now. They heartbroken over something right now. Yeah, they counted you out when you was a pauper, like Spirit said. They loved you when you was a pauper. And they maybe even laughed at you with the Page of Wands in reverse. Oftentimes, the people that discard you and put you down and kick you when you down, they gonna end up needing you for something. It could be something small, like even just a little bit of information or something. Or with the King of Cups in reverse, could be some compassion. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, maybe they only feel grounded when they're around you. But since they counted you out, that shit don't matter no more. I'm the type of person, gang, you don't get the same me twice. And I'm not telling you to be that way, because we all got our own energy. But if a motherfucker acts shady with you, don't ever give them the same you again. They don't ever get to get that vulnerable you again. They don't ever get to get that shit from you no more. When people show you who they are the first time, believe them. Now, I just heard there's two sides to every story, but I feel like their story isn't the truth. King of Cups in reverse, their story is based on some unregulated emotion. Somebody justified working against you, Magician in reverse, due to their own instability, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and their own emotional instability, King of Cups in reverse. Somebody saw you trying to stay afloat, and I'm not gonna die on no fucking hill, but I'm gonna stand on business. When people are trying to stay afloat and people are trying to keep their life together, guess what happens? If you're not in their immediate environment, you do get put on the back burner. You do have to disassociate so that you can come back to yourself. Only narcissistic and sociopathic people don't get that. And with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, you just didn't want to have to need people who didn't have your best interests at heart. That's what I feel. I feel like you could have been surrounded around sharks. You could have been surrounded around emotional vampires, opportunistic people, people who couldn't wait to say that you needed them or something. And maybe you had to disassociate to get your shit back together so that those people didn't get the glory that was meant for you and your spirit team. And that shit be happening. And people who don't possess the ability to have critical thinking or empathy even, they can't see that. It's all about them. So you better off without them. I'm telling you, when you are the strong friend, or when you the one who seemingly has it together, all together in other people's eyes, or you just don't look like what you've been through, or you don't look like what you're going through, people have so much angst with you. It's wild. They'll be mad at you before they check on you. I bet you can look at your life right now and see how many people so-called mad at you, but they never asked you if you okay. They never asked you how you getting through something. But I bet you they got all this shit to say, Page of Wands in reverse. They got so much things to say right now. Bob Marley said that. They got so much things to say. But they don't even know if you okay. They don't even know how you got through something. Period, CK. CK, you been on it. You been on it. I ain't even gonna hold you, CK. Got your name. And you don't even want them to pray for you, because they might PREY on your ass. Some people like to see you down just because that's the only way they can relate to you. If you got any look of joy in your life, you could just be laughing because you saw a funny show, a funny meme, some shit like that. They gonna use that against you. Oh, you was laughing, but you said you was grieving, but I saw you laughing. Like, motherfuckers don't even want you to get up. They don't even want you to heal. They wanna pocket watch your grieving process too. Ain't that about a bitch? A motherfucker will be watching you to see if you grieving in the way they approve of. You don't know how people coping. And quite honestly, it ain't your business. It ain't their business how people are coping. You need to get these emotionally unstable, ungrounded people out of your energy. They got trickster spirits on them, and they don't mean you no well with the major arcana, the justice in reverse. They just want to see you down because they don't like how triumphant your spirit is. You know, like how they try to break a dog's spirit. They try to break people. People want to break your spirit just because you've overcome things and you still got a smile on your face. Motherfuckers like that. Like, I don't like a motherfucker. Don't watch me, bitch. Don't fucking watch me. That pisses me off more than anything. A motherfucker trying to watch you, size you up, watch what you. They can't even read themselves, but they gonna be trying to read you. Magician in reverse, ruled by Mercury. So that's communication. That's trickster energy. Yeah. All right, let's see. Probably done got on a tangent. What do we have for the collective, please? Yeah. They waiting on your next fall. See, Knight of Coins in reverse, Eight of Swords in the upright. They want to see you bound to some bullshit. They want to see you stuck. They want to see you not being able to move forward, no progress in your life. They want to see you thrown off your plan, off your dean. Like, they want to see you stuck in some imprisonment, but they want you to take on the thoughts of others. All the negative thoughts of others. They want you to take that on and slow down. They want you to slow down because you feel trapped. I don't like it. I don't like it. Show me this, please. Somebody wants you to feel like there is no way out. Like there's nothing left for you to do. There's no plan that you can make. Like somebody on some bullshit. Yeah, King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody with no integrity. There's somebody out here faking it till they make it. And you really got heart. Bottom of the deck is a King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, and they a liar too. Yeah, they want you to believe the lies. They want you to allow lies and betrayal and disloyalty and shit to slow you down, to trap you. They want you to feel like there's no loyal people in the world, so that you become disloyal too, so that you become a trickster spirit like them. But you can't allow that. You can't allow that. Hell no. Show me this, please. Yeah, Knight of Swords. They want you to be reckless and unorganized like them. I'm telling you, people will praise you when you're doing something toxic and all out the way. Let you be trying to make something of yourself. Watch Three of Pentacles in reverse. Watch how many motherfuckers around you get quiet when you're striving for something. That's very telling. You could be in a toxic cycle. You want to do something reckless. Everybody like, yeah, let's get it. But the minute you be like, hold on, you slow down, you're like, this ain't the life I want to live. Nobody don't want to say nothing encouraging to you when you finally realize you've been around all these sharks and you've been in these uncharted waters and it's bullshit going on. But the minute you start trying to make something of yourself and change and pull yourself up out of these difficult situations, here come everybody all out the woodworks trying to distract you. Or trying to project these stagnant energies onto you to slow you down. Or they get quiet when you thriving. People always say like, oh, you realize who your true friends are when you down. I mean, that could be true, but two things could be true as well. You realize who really for you when you up sometimes too. And it'll be the most subtlest things. That person you went to, that's why you vent to spirit. That person you went to, like, man, I done lost my job. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know. And they be all ears then. But you hit them up like, man, I finally got a job. Now I can afford a place to live. Now I'm doing this. You want to share your joy with them. Watch how quiet they get then. They're going to pretend like they didn't see that message. They're going to pretend like they didn't see you post. Because you know everything is fucking posting with people now. People think if you ain't posting something, it ain't really happening. But anyway, they wait for you to post them keys on your timeline. And when you do, they gonna act like they didn't see it. But they was probably the first motherfucker to view it. So, you know, don't get stuck in your head about what other people think about what you're doing. They don't matter. You know? I just heard how quickly they forget. Yeah. You know, don't worry about it, gang. Don't worry about it. The people that you feel like aren't showing up for you in this winning season of your life, you don't know the conversations they had away from you. You don't know the thoughts they think about you. So if you isolated and you feel like you only around a certain few people that love you, those are the only ones that probably have some good intentions for you, low key. That's why I don't be mad when spirit removes somebody out of my life. I be like, oh, okay, it must be something I didn't catch, or I caught it and I tried to see the best in people, or I gave the people the benefit of the doubt. And giving people the benefit of the doubt only leaves room for what? More doubt. So everybody that doubted you, they ain't around you right now. Everybody that has some backdoor conversations about you, or prayers about you, or evil eye for you, or all of that shit, they ain't around right now. And they ain't around for a reason. Now, Spirit is also telling me that some people ain't around right now because they going through their own storms. So, you know, I don't know. That's not my business. But, you know, don't worry about it, gang. This is the season where you get up and you dust yourself off and you keep trying. You know, it's so freaking funny. I was on TikTok earlier today and I saw this video. It was this cat. It's always cats with me. I know. Just go with it. It was this cat. And it was sitting on the carpet, on the rug, and Aaliyah, shout out to you in Dubai, and Aaliyah's song, what's that song? If at first you don't succeed. That song was on, the cat was just glued to the screen. And it was just adorable to me. So that may mean something, you know. I think somebody said something in the chat about it's just them and their kittens or whatever. But just keep trying. You know, if something pushing for you in the spirit realm, they ain't gonna let you give up. Confirmation 10 of coins. That's that generational wealth. And look at the little dog. Look at the little Anubis right here at the feet. So you may not have a cat. Maybe you have a dog, you know. Still a beloved, familiar companion. Yeah, it was an orb, HP3. It'd be a lot of orbs. I don't know if y'all be catching them, but it'd be a lot of orbs on the screen, and sometimes spirit will even change the color of the light on my lantern. I be knowing when spirit be coming in. Yep. But yeah, you rarely look at the screen. That's funny because you always just be listening in the back, have it playing in the background. But yeah, that was an orb. You guys got this 10 of coins in the upright, 5 of swords in reverse. Yeah, you've been through a lot of conflict. I feel like a lot of conflict in your bloodline, family. A A lot of conflict on your road to this generational wealth, success, abundance. You know, I feel like maybe some of you guys, a lot of conflict is going to be disappearing. A lot of people who brought you conflict are in the Five of Pentacles energy right now. And they're playing the victim. Spirit, it says a lot of people who put roadblocks in your path, monkey wrenches in your plan, or even just talk bad about you, thought bad about you. They're going through a Five of Pentacles energy right now. And Spirit is also telling me that these could be people who talk bad about the circumstances you were in. Like if you lost a job, they was probably sitting around talking shit about you losing your job, or you have to relocate. They probably sitting around talking shit about that. Like they were. But now that's why you never talk shit about people's circumstances. Never be that, oh, it couldn't be me, motherfucker, because it might just be you next. Never sit and rejoice in someone's downfall or hardships, especially if they ain't did nothing to you. They ain't put you in no bad situation. Be careful with that, because the same people you be shitting on, you'll find yourself going through the same shit they went through, and you'll be needing their advice on how to get out of it. But you didn't burn the bridge. And so now they can't come back. They didn't already burn the bridge. And I know you really don't care about what people going through that have put you through something, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Some of these people who have laughed at your situation, laughed at your hardships, they going through the same shit. Or people who purposefully put you in these types of situations, they're going through it too. And they're embarrassed. And they don't want to ask you, how'd you get over something? It could have been a time where you couldn't have paid your bill. You had to reach out to an agency or something to help you pay your bill. You got the resource. Now they can't pay their bill, but they too on their shit to even ask you, because they laughed at you when you had to go get help or something like that. But that's okay. That's okay. You coming out of this. You coming out of this conflict. Something good is about to happen. We got to speak that to existence. On everything I love, there was nothing I ever went through that God didn't get me out of. No hardship. So my faith is unshakable, even when I don't feel like having faith. So you come to the right place. On everything I love. So it's gonna be all right, gang. You're gonna see. You're gonna look back and be like, man. Some of y'all can look back right at this moment and think about times where you didn't know how something was gonna happen and it turned out okay. If you want to keep that energy flowing in your life, I encourage you to stay away from messy people. Stay away from drama. People that you know just always got a problem. You stay away from them, because people who always got a problem gonna make you their problem one day. You welcome, HP3. So, you know, in this covering that's over you, you can't play like that. I'm telling you, you got this spirit, this guy, this matriarch, this energy that's with you when you right or wrong, but that don't mean keep doing wrong. Like, you know, try your best, do your best. None of us are perfect, but just stay away from the drama, stay away from conflict, the mess. Now, this is not to say you be no coward or you be fearful. That's the last thing they're saying. But if you know that it's not important, just stay away from it. If you know somebody always want to be in some drama, or they always want to be argumentative, and just stay away from them, because something's coming for you, and they don't want them they don't want you to mess it up. Show me this, please. Yeah, fool in reverse. They like, don't be no fool. Don't engage with these wicked ass people. Nope, don't do it. Don't be no fool. Cause you got generations with this Anubis energy on this Ten of Pentacles. You got generations behind you that you never even met. You got ancestors you don't even know. That's why we say our benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, behind you, helping you through this conflict. Confirmation, devil in reverse. Yeah, you about to come out of this, baby, with the Chariot in the upright. Yep. Some swift justice is coming in. Some swift movements coming in. I just see something big happening for somebody. So don't get caught up in no drama. I wouldn't even argue with a motherfucker if I was you. Let a motherfucker think whatever they want to think about you. Don't clear up nothing. You hear me? Don't clear up nothing. Because people gonna go with whatever narrative they have programmed in their mind about you anyway. You can have receipts dating back to 2018 to prove everything you saying. And if they already got a narrative in their head about you, they gonna hold that narrative. Don't prove nothing to nobody. Don't even explain yourself to nobody if you don't have to. Telling you. Yeah, because with the Queen of Swords in reverse, somebody just want to be mean-spirited. Somebody just want to argue. Somebody just want to argue with you. Somebody just want to talk shit. And they want you to argue and talk shit with them. That's their hidden intentions with the moon. Somebody just want to argue with you. What Ply say? I can't argue with you. Yeah, you got a bitter motherfucker around you. And this is the type of person that's going to sit on top of you, too. They waiting to be offended by you. Somebody waiting to be offended by you. They already offended. They offended right now. Somebody offended with your existence. You existing is offensive to somebody. Show me this Queen of Swords in reverse, please. Show me this, please. Yeah. Ace of Swords. Your existence is offensive to somebody. Page of Swords, but they can't stop looking at you. This motherfucker is torturing themselves. And they lying, too. They a liar. Queen of Swords in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, Page of Swords. They are an exaggerator. They a liar. They don't know all the facts. They don't know all the details. All they know is that your existence offends them. They think you stole something from them. They ain't even got nothing worth stealing. First of all, let's start there. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They don't even have no integrity. King of Wands in reverse. What could you possibly take from them? You the star. You're the High Priestess twice. You the sun. If anything, you have more to lose by dealing with them. What could you possibly be taking from them? Ace of Staffs in reverse. They don't have nothing worth taking. They need your energy. What could you be stealing from them? Show me this, please. says this is just a motherfucker who tried to copy and paste your energy signature. 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and they realized that they couldn't. That's why they really bitter and mad at you. They thought that they could be a better you than you could be you. And with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, they need you to even be you. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse talks about being codependent on somebody else's energy. With the Knight of Staffs in reverse, with the Ace of Staffs in reverse here, Ace of Swords in reverse here. This is somebody who tried to copy and paste your energy signature, the way you move, the way you talk, the way you show up in the world, possibly even the way you dress, because her dress is very accentuated, or if you call it that on this card. Somebody can't even do you, but they feel like they could be a better you than you could be you. That's why a lot of spiritualists be telling you about that shit when we talk about swapping destinies. Somebody can't make a move until you make a move. Now they probably are mimicking the old energy signature that you used to have, but when you think about when you first learned cursive and you first learned how to write your name. You write it way better now than you did when you first started. So they still in the old outdated way you used to sign your signature. You right, Chino. You right, Chino. And you gotta be a sick individual to be watching somebody else, Page of Swords, and be talking about how you could be them better than they can. You ain't even been through the shit they been through to be who they are. That's why you don't got nothing to worry about. Just gatekeep the sacred parts of you. And respect the fact that you don't have to connect to everybody that want to connect to you. Hold on, gang. Okay, I'm back, gang. All right, show me this 9 of Pentacles in reverse, please, spirits.
Can't wait to try Little Caesar's new cheesesteak crazy puffs for a nibble. Let me show the.
Yeah, 3 of Staffs. Somebody waiting on you to do something, to make a move, to reach out to them, to, I don't know. They waiting on something, but I don't really feel like it's your business what they waiting on. Show me what they waiting on, please. I'm still gonna ask. Show me what they waiting on. Hangman in reverse, for you to like wake them up, for you to like somebody waiting on you to wake them up. Somebody waiting on you to possibly acknowledge some type of telepathic communication they're trying to have with you too. They too afraid, they too cowardice to like communicate with you, to reach out to you. So they're trying to send you telepathic messages so that you reach out to them. They like, I know collective is intuitive, so I know they hear me sending in messages. Why aren't they saying anything? It's because with the Three of Staffs here, you waiting on bigger things. Show me this. Oh, 4 of Coins. Yeah, because you've already released them. The messages ain't grounding. They're not taking root because you've already released their energy. You've already released any type of telepathic connection you guys have had. You already released it. All right. So they're going to be waiting a long time. They're going to be waiting a long time if they think you're going to be reaching out. When people call themselves discarding you, and because somebody only did that to you out of malice, jealousy, insecurity, whatever emotion they had around it, you got to make them stand on that. And it's up to you if you allow these people back into your life, but they can't come back without some type of apology if you want it, or some type of accountability, or they're going to have to be real. And they're not going to be real. They're not going to say, look, I was jealous, I was insecure. I mean, if they do, good. If they don't, good. Whatever. It's not your problem. You got other things coming in that take precedence over whatever it is they got going on in their mind. You don't have time right now to be intuiting other people's thoughts, emotions, feelings, and all. You don't have time for that. You know, they're going to have to stand on business, and they're going to have to grow the fuck up. All right? All right, let's see. All right, Spirit threw this card out. I'm going to have to read it. You guys got number 52, Goddess of the Moon, which breaks down to the 7. 7 is the God number. Also the number of completion here. This is also in my deck here. This is like the High Priestess card. Okay, this says intuition going within. This card shows an eternal spirit holding the bright reflective moon and standing in front of the crystal clear waters of a sparkling waterfall. Her arms are stretched upward, receiving the light of the moon, the light of inspiration. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insight from your soul's point of view. Receiving this card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information from all types, intuitive information on all types of issues. and now is the time to use it. The goddess of the moon brings you all sorts of information, from the mundane to the spectacular. For instance, you could get the urge to take a different route home from work and find out later that you avoided a 3-hour traffic jam. Or you might have an idea for a great invention, a stock investment, or a spellbinding novel. This card could also indicate a significant blossoming of psychic ability and mediumship, even on a professional level. You are always blessed with this ability to connect, but this card is telling you that now is the perfect time to open up. Get ready for the amazing inspiration this brings. Affirmation: I have a strong intuitive voice. I freely receive guidance and I understand and trust the messages I receive. Remember at the top of the reading, when the High Priestess came out, I told you guys you could be getting a lot of intuitive hits, dreams, intuitive nudges, all the things. This is confirming that. So tap into your intuition at this time. And if you feel shaky on that, you need to communicate with your higher self and spirit and be like, show me if it's my fear or wound or it's my intuition, so that you can make clear decisions. Okay, because sometimes fears and old wounds can feel like intuition, but it could just be fear of going through something again, experiencing something again. So you want to get clear with this at this time. I just heard Pisces. So Pisces does represent the High Priestess in the major arcana. Some of you guys may have that. For some of you guys, you may have Pisces deep in your chart. Some of you guys may even have a Pisces stellium or something like that. I don't know. But make sure that you are actually tapping into your intuition and not fear or paranoia, because that moon energy can be very tricky. You know, the moon can cast illusions. It can cast shadows and whatnot. So check in with that. You know, a fear can feel like intuition sometimes. Paranoia can feel like intuition sometimes. So you want to get clear on that. Okay. The next card you guys got out here was number 30, the garden and the gate. Okay, let's read this real quick because I don't know how much battery I got left. Okay, this card says abundant prosperity, staying safe. It says this card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautifully blossoming garden with colorful flowers all around. However, the gate to the outside garden is locked, while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. This card upright bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. But be aware, the choice to stay in the seeming security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by habit or fear of the unknown. The beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. Yeah. So I'm saying, don't let fear keep you boxed in, keep you afraid of change, trying something new, because on the opposite side of this gate is financial security, abundance. Beautiful things are waiting for you on the other side of this gate. So if you're being urged to move, you may be somewhere where like, oh, I'm comfortable here because I don't got to pay rent, or I don't have to, spend on certain expenses or whatever. Yeah, it may be cool there because of that, but your spirit is not happy there. Your spirit is bigger than that. And I tell you guys all the time that your spirit will outgrow spaces. And you'll start to feel claustrophobic, stuck even. And I talked about that earlier today on the oracle message for the day I did on earlier this afternoon. So this is not a time to stay somewhere because it's comfortable, because you need to grow. On the other side of this gate, look at how expansive this land is. It's beautiful out there. Yeah, the garden is beautiful and comfortable, but outside is more. It's more. And that's where you need to be going. Confirmation, the temple path. This the garden and the gate is number 30, which breaks down to the 3. The temple path is number 12, which breaks down to the 3 again. So you got these ascended masters here, especially with the God number card coming out. These ascended masters are telling you it's time to take a leap. It's time to move. It's time to get out of this garden. There's so much wealth and beautiful things waiting for you on the other side of this. It says, in fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. So you're going to have to take that leap of faith. And don't take it from a standpoint of lack and scarcity and fear. Because some of y'all don't like change. And that's what's keeping you stuck somewhere. And you're going to regret that. You got to get up and move sometimes. You got to change your environment. All right? Now let's read this temple path. Spiritual purpose and support. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a bliss temple in a lovely garden, symbolizing the destiny your soul has had in mind for this lifetime. This card upright is here to tell you that what you are going through now is all part of your soul's process. You are on your karmic path and heading in the right direction. And the choices you make now are important for your personal growth and life lessons. The lights around the temple represent the spirit world. Your family members, friends, and angels and guides, all the loving spirit helpers who long to assist you. Call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. This is a wonderful life-expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways. And connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience. Ashe. Affirmation. I open my heart to spiritual truth and a deeper connection with spirit. Guidance and inspiration come freely and easily to me. Yes, yes, yes. And if you look on this card, look at these orbs on this card. In the trees here. As my right ear starts to ring. There's definitely divine energy around you. Okay? It's time to step out this seemingly safe garden and step onto your temple path. Okay? You got support. You got help. Your angels are sending people even in this physical realm to help you get on this path. Okay, gang? All right, gang, that was your collective tarot reading. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks to everybody who liked the video. Shout out again to my moderators, my magical members, and my loyal subscribers to the channel. I appreciate you guys so much. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading with me or purchase anything from my websites. All right, gang, until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and balance.